Hello, brothers and sisters on the Draconic Path. My name is Fifth Plains, and today's dragon knowledge is going to be on reincarnation. Like every single soul, it reincarnates over and over, especially those that are a dragon soul. Um, and many different souls have recycled. Like today, I want to discuss some of my past lives. Even though my soul is that of a dragon, I only have like 4 different past lives here on this planet. I only come during times of transition. My first life on this planet was that of Mahonai. Um, and in that life, I lived in Lemuria. I had a gold house with a gold Merkaba in the living room. And I lived at the top of the Tree of Life, which would be Lemuria, because the whole continent at that time was built in the Kabbalah Tree of Life format. Kabbalah Tree of Life format, sorry, not Kabbalah. Anyway, so let's see, and then in that life, I understood how universes and dimensions worked. I even know how to make universes in this life as well. And with working with your dragons, they'll rekindle some of your past life memories, like mine did. Another of my past lives in this life is that of Merlin. Yes, the wizard Merlin. And Merlin was a dragon. That's why he was so good with magic, and that's also why he was such a master alchemist and a master sorcerer. Because his soul is that of a dragon, and his mate was the first daughter of Fafnir. And she's with me still today in this life. She's a fire dragon, but yes. And that's where Merlin got all of his. That's how come he had elemental instinctive, where he could just manipulate the elements by a single thought. That's also why he could animate things so profoundly that most folks couldn't back in those days. And that's also how come he was able to create light and a lot of other things. And I actually know how to create light in this life. And I'll share that with y'all. There are several different ways to create visible light. One way is you can, during the daytime, collect sun energy like what I'm doing now. And as you charge your cells on a cellular level and use it as a way to hold and store light, then at night you can project the light outwards and create visible light. And a lot of people don't believe that's possible, but it is. You just have to take the time to do it. You have to soak up light, like for instance the sun's light, visible light, and then you store it in your body until you need it, and then you project it into a PSI ball or energy orb. And then another source of light you can draw upon to create visible light magically is with using the moon's light. Particularly the full moon's energy is a very good energy to soak up a maximum of light. And then store it, and then when you need to utilize it, project it. You can also use different crystals to store light as well. Particularly, you want crystals that are like black to store light, because that way no light can leak. But that can get complicated to figure out how to store that into a black crystal, but it is possible. And let's see. There's also other techniques, like in order to manipulate air. A good way to manipulate the element air is to connect with the wind, meditate in the wind, soak up the wind. See yourself on top of a mountaintop with the wind blowing in your face and feel it. And then keep focusing on that until you're one with the wind. And once you're one with the wind, then you can manipulate the wind as you wish. And manipulate the wind to blow whenever you want it to blow, or move in different directions that you want it to move. It's also known as aerokinesis, but water, the best way to be one with water where you can manipulate it is meditate in a pool or in some body of water and be one with it. Once you feel that you are completely connected to water, then you can use your energy in your body to manipulate it. Earth is a good one. A good visual for Earth to get good at manipulating the Earth is by connecting to the ground. Be one with the ground. You are the dirt. You are the rock. And being one with that. Once you feel that you're one with it, then you can actually manipulate it. You can end up actually utilizing different useful techniques of Earth. Is, say, if you want to find a particular stone, you can connect with the earth, and then as you're connecting with the earth, you can energetically, once you're one with the earth, you can energetically search the ground without actually having to physically search the ground for stones and things of interest that you like in the earth. Fire. Good way to manipulate and master fire is also known as pyrokinesis. Is light a fire, like light either a candle or just even light outside, light a fire in a fire pit. Meditate in front of the fire. Be one with the fire. Feel its heat coursing through your veins and in your body. You are fire, you are heat. And fire is energy. So then, with that, once you feel like you're completely one with fire, you can shape a candle flame to shape whatever you want it to be in your mind. You can even make fire jump with practice. You can even make fire jump from one candle to another. You can be inventive with it. There's so many possibilities with it. Let's see. And then once you get that down, you can even start fires too. You can absorb the fire and then project the fire. But that, when you have to be careful, you don't want to burn yourself, because fire can burn if you aren't fully one within it, if you aren't being careful with it. And then there's other things you can do. Ice is a fun one, but you have to master hydrokinesis and aerokinesis together, and then you can use the combination of those two to create ice. And how you do that is be inventive. There's different ways. If there's a lot of humidity in the air, connect your energy to the actual humidity in the air and pull in the humidity to form a solid drop of water. And then once you form that drop of water, keep your energy connected to the water. Then focus the air, and focus the air, particular ice. Visualize the water being frozen. This particular skill works best when it's not too hot or is not too cold. But with practice, you can freeze anything regardless how hot it is. It just takes time, and it's called chirokinesis. Let's see, other things. Another fun one is vapor manipulation or cloud manipulation. Manipulating the fog. This is one that could be useful. You can use this if you master it. You can use this to create a fog over an area or space that you want to create fog over, or you can even manipulate, like for instance a vapor cloud, or manipulate the clouds themselves. And how you do that is you connect with the water molecules of the cloud until you're one with all the molecules in that cloud, and then you shape the cloud how you want to, kind of how you shape the flame how you want to. And it's also a very useful technique. And let's see. And that's all I'm going to go over with today. But please like and subscribe. It does help with the algorithm, and it helps me to continue on sharing my knowledge with you. And thank you.